living. I'm living deep throat, long stroke, and it's gripping.
Karma!
How are you?
I'm good, love. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Today I'm meeting up with Karma, my bitch, and I just want to talk to her about a few things. I want to make sure that she's okay. There's been a lot that's been going on, and I want to make sure that she knows that she is loved, that she is special, that she matters, and hopefully kind of, if she does have a lot of this on her mind and it's weighing heavy, hopefully I can kind of help her with that and she can walk away feeling better about herself.
I need to know, what happened last night. I heard some crazy shit.
You know what? That bitch triggered me. That man called me all types of him, he.
Honestly, I'm not surprised that J-Dot misgendered Karma. It seems like, to me, honestly, I feel like J-Dot wants to get a reaction out of Karma, and he knows the best way to get that reaction is by misgendering her. Why he keeps doing this, I have no idea. I think it's completely wrong. I've told him this too. I feel it was completely wrong. It was out of line. He should have never made the comment at all. And the thing is you got to be careful about shit you say. Like, you could have said this to the wrong person and that could have been your life. People take shit like that really seriously. And I don't think at the end of the day, it just wasn't right to do. I feel really bad for Karma that happened. I can only imagine how she'd feel being misgendered, because I know that journey alone has to be very difficult. So J-Dot was dead ass wrong for that.
I don't know. I just was picking up on his energy. His energy was very off.
Mm-hmm.
It was some.
I knew you did, because during the meeting when we were all talking, I remember I said something to you about like your facial expressions. I was like, "Girl," I said, "Is everything all right? Like, what's going on?" And you was like, "Mm." And I said, "That's why you got the shades on to hide your face." And you was like, "You already know." But I knew some shit was going on, and I kind of thought that you were gonna end up saying something to him during the meeting.
I
was
was
trying to keep it cute.
Yes,
and try to be
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I can turn up, but goddamn,
Exactly.
I felt like it wasn't the time. I didn't want everybody to be like Karma, like So yeah, he was just disrespectful, and I just don't like him. Just point blank, period. I don't feel like I can just. We can probably be in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
He just better not say shit to me.
Mm-hmm. So you saying you couldn't keep it on the business tip with him? But
Absolutely
that's about
not.
it.
I don't feel like he's like playing the fence. I'm not taking him serious at this time. What are you, gay, straight? What are you at this point?
Mm-hmm. See, I've only had so many interactions with him, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he's been saying. I've heard some stuff as far as it seems like he feels like he's better than anyone else that's gay because he's masculine. Like, I don't understand what's going on.
Now, in corporate America and white America, he would have got fired. But this isn't corporate America. And the thing is honestly, there's going to be people on the streets that end up saying shit like that to you. And though it was wrong, I think once Karma gets to the point of where a comment like that doesn't really move her, I feel like she's going to definitely be in a better place. But at the same time, I feel like we all deserve to be comfortable around each other. So making comments like that, especially when you do it repeatedly, it comes off like you're doing it on purpose and you're trying to get a reaction. So it wouldn't have been wrong for him to have been kicked out of the group, kicked off of the EP. It would have been very deserving, honestly.
He was trying to hide it, but it was just sinking through his pores. I was like, bitch, when to get him, now or later, you know? So, yeah.
Well, I feel like, you definitely handled yourself well from what I heard. And I heard, you kind of walked away for a moment because I feel like you probably were getting heated.
Yeah.
And you was ready to, knock a nigga out. But then you came back, to hopefully get an apology from him. Maybe you just had a moment where you just wasn't thinking and you lost your damn mind. But the fact that you couldn't even at that moment apologize.
I was thinking.
I feel it. I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way.
From the beginning, I've been very open arms with Karma. So I feel like she thinks I'm someone who she can trust and someone that is loyal. So that means a lot to me. So the fact that we were able to walk away from that conversation, even, more close than what we were before, that was a great thing for me.
It pissed me off. When I heard about it, I was really pissed. I was like, this is some bullshit. And I'm definitely like that. When I see him, I'm going to let him know that I don't appreciate it. Honestly, I don't know how you feel about me. Like, what are your true feelings about me? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can try to be so cool with people, but
you know what? Sad to say, he probably said, I will get him killed. He's a bitch that'll get me killed because he would throw me under the bus real quick. And you gotta really watch yourself around people like that. Yes,
because that's when your life could be in danger for real.
I don't know. Yeah, my eye is glued on that bitch.
Well, I'm glad that you know who you are and you're not letting people like this affect you. Like I told you from day one when I seen you the first time with Lodi, you were fucking beautiful. Don't let no one let you feel like you're less. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck them. That's how I feel about it. But I'm glad to see you. I wanted to be able to hug on you and love on you and just let you know that you are loved and, fuck all the haters, girl.
So today, I am linking up with Karma and VonDell. We're going to talk about some things that have occurred. We're going to see where each other's, minds are, how we're doing physically, emotionally, stuff like that. Just checking in with my good sis and Mr. VonDell, who I'm getting to know. Or should I call him Mr. Ja? Mr. VonDell Ja.
So, what was your take on everything? It just sounds like really chaotic.
And it was just that. I felt like both parties were at fault, but I do feel like J. crossed the line that you don't, and he hit way below the belt, and it was blatantly disrespectful.
Make drinks while y'all talking.
So I do feel like I understand where he came from, where he felt disrespected, but I feel like everybody was disrespecting everybody, and we wasn't going to solve nothing. And him escalating it wasn't going to help the situation either.
So my thing is where do you feel like, because I feel like what I heard about what he said about Karma was completely below the belt. So what do you feel like as far as what Karma was saying was kind of below the belt or was uncalled for?
I don't feel like it was below the belt. I feel like what you said wasn't bad. It was just how she said it. It was very surprise ambush attack. You know what I mean? Nobody knew where it was coming from. So... I told Karma this, I felt like it was kind of like you poked the bear and the bear popped the fuck out, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he shouldn't have popped out that way to the point where it was that disrespectful, because that's something that you don't say, and you should never say that, or fix your lips to say, because that's the most disrespect. I don't care what problem we have, you should never stoop to that level. That's like racism. It's transphobia.
When it comes to her attacking him for him misgendering her, I feel like only Karma knows, and I feel like Karma feels like it was completely right for her to do it. And I couldn't say without being in her shoes. Who's to say that if I was in her shoes and, someone misgendered me and this is something... Well, I feel like with her attacking him first, she definitely could have kept her hands to herself. Now, bitch, you definitely could have cussed him out and said a whole bunch of shit about him. And that would have been very okay to do. But attacking him first physically, I'm not a person that does that. I'm the type of person that, now, if I feel like you getting ready to swing and we about to box, then okay, it is what it is. But I don't believe in attacking people first.
Because I feel like ever since that last meeting with all of us where Ja was there, I don't know if things were really resolved. I think you guys definitely had your words that you guys had with each other. But first of all, I'm not the type of dude, I'm too fucking bad of a bitch to be arguing with a dude over a nigga. I'm not gonna do it. Because first of all, if I have to argue with any dude over someone who's supposed to be for me, nigga, I'm about to drop you. Yeah, you are not but to no longer be in the picture, because it should be giving, I should already have that assurance that you for me, we for each other, and that's it. So if it ever gets to a point where I feel like I'm having to fight for a dude, deuces.
I feel that. Von is explaining his, I would call it a situationship with Ja. He's explaining situationship with Ja, but he's saying it's a friendship. But he's also looking me dead in my eyes, basically saying, bitch, that's my nigga. I call dibs. Don't get your hands on him.
Because, I'm too grown for that shit.
No, heard.
But there's no bad blood between us. I don't think there ever was, because there was never anything that happened. And that's
either.
why I said, you know, last time when we were talking, I was like, you know, I didn't bring up how I felt like previously knowing you that I felt like you kind of straddled the fence.
So we got to speak a little bit, and I feel like after our conversation, I felt like we felt a little bit more connected leaving. I feel like I have a little bit more better understanding of him, and I feel like if we didn't meet today, I would still probably have the feelings that I've had before, the reservations that I've had with him before. I would still maybe feel that way. So I think it was really good that we got to talk and get to know each other a little bit.
Unless you bring some bullshit my way, there's no, what's the point of me acting crazy for no reason?
Yeah.
Then I just like a crazy bitch and I'm just going off about everything.
Yeah.
Unless you bring something to me where I feel like, okay, now I gotta check this bitch. Now I gotta fucking violate this hoe.
Look.
That had not happened.
Look. Bitch, you talk about these
I got a habit, goddamn. I got a habit, goddamn. I got a habit. Oh my God. I got a habit. I got a habit. I got a habit of fucking these hoes, minds and souls. I got a habit of keeping my foes on their toes.
No. Let's see how this is about to go. We got Karma, Jai, myself. I forgot who the fuck was supposed to come, but they didn't show up anyway. We ain't get nothing done. The fuck? So yeah, I think we got like a little bit accomplished. Mm-hmm. Gotta do some fishing for some more pizza, of course. But yo, by the last time we link up, I think we should all like have our own like perspective of what we want our part to sound like. At least jot it down, so we can have a direction. So when we find a beat, we can start trying to freak the beat how we doing our shit. So yeah. Anybody got
But we're
questions?
gonna have to meet up several times before that, right?
Are you excited to be working with Ja and Lodi, or you feel like you got a bad pair?
A bad pair. Yes. It's so fine to say a bad pair.
Why do you think it's a bad pair?
Because I was like, no, this is not it.
Is it because you're the only singer? Or you just don't like that? You don't.
It wasn't. I didn't see myself there. If I can't see myself there vividly, like I just know that it's not for me.
And y'all gotta be real. I feel like Von honestly pushed me into the situation. It was not one time I said, okay, listen.
But you still grown though, y'all.
Listen, exactly. There, I get that part. But I'm saying more so it's like I never really was like, hey, I want to be with you. I ain't never said that.
Where would you like to see this in January of 2024?
January. Okay, so at the beginning of the year, I see you definitely being here, living here. I feel like we'll definitely be dating a lot more, being a little bit more exclusive. And
So you're saying right now that we're not exclusive?
Oh no, we definitely exclusive. Because look, if I find out any crazy shit, I find out you talking to anybody that I know, it's gonna be a problem.
So you mean like exclusive, like talking, or like sexually? Like I'm telling you, know what I'm saying?
I feel like as a whole, I feel like when it comes to the sexual aspect of our.
That's most definitely exclusive. Like,
that's exclusive.
I've never said that.
But you went along with it.
Because it's like, that's who I am. If I meet somebody I knew and we got chemistry, of course, and then he's the only person I know on the show, so I'm talking to him. The old me was just playing to it, but I feel like I'm being mature. The old me was like playing to it, but I feel like I'm really being mature. Like I'm setting my boundaries. I'm letting it be known this is what I want, this is what I don't want.
And you verbally telling him.
Yes, we are friends. He knows this. Like,
so he know you feel like he pushed
like,
you in there? He know that you feel like...
Yeah, I told him, I said I most definitely feel like, you know what I'm saying, you trying to be too controlling. You know what I'm saying? I deal with older people who have tried to control me. No,
not that. I mean, like
I feel like he pushing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I feel like you pushing me in this. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I never really said, hey, I want to be with you, because I've never said it before. I never said that we're taking time to get to know each other. Like, this is what it is. Like, and this is literally.
Do you get butterflies for him?
I ain't feel butterflies for somebody in a long time.
For real?
Like, a long time.
That
A long time. So, you know, like, I ain't felt it in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so he interpreted that motherfucker right.
Oh, so it's something to do at this point. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Something to do.
Something to do. But I think you finna get your life.
I'm gonna say something to do because I haven't. I'm thinking about. I haven't. We've only had sex like 2 times. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. I mean, it's much. And I've only been over there like 2 times.
So he had sex both times you went over there.
That's what it's giving.
Right.
It's a complex. Like, I just could not. I could not let no. And I'm not trying to be funny at all. Like no disrespect shit. Like nah. I mean, I told him this, but I just can't.
You can't.
I can't.
Is he okay with just balling if y'all ever find yourself?
Nah, that's the reason why I don't really want to be with him, because like, I'm not comfortable enough to let you talk me with him. Like, I'm just not comfortable.
I thought topping was getting head.
No,
topping.
That's straight lingo. That's straight lingo.
You really know top, bottom, and then you got verse.
I know that, but when y'all be like top me, I'm thinking top me.
We could verse, but that would require him to top me, and that's what I'm not fucking with.
Wouldn't that be back you?
No, they don't. We don't say that.
I'm just saying for untrained.
I get what you're saying, like top, like
yeah. They was top. Give me some top.
That's that was a thing.
Yeah. But now, no, the gay people got it.
You talking about like?
Yeah, just like I call it pussy now. I'm just like.
I just don't. And I told him that, like, you know what I'm saying. And, I would feel so disgusted with myself. Not disgusted with myself, but damn, I don't let the fuck, like.
Yeah.
I thought all gay men like booty holes.
You can eat it. You can eat it. That boy we have a lot of trauma. It's similar to mine. His
you can tell he got a lot.
His was much deeper than whatever.
Yeah, he got a lot.
So do you see him
when you have a parental that's doing it to you? It's traumatic, and this has been your life. And now let's and this is so serious. So I mean y'all, and I can control y'all mouth. But this is some serious ass shit. Like we got on the topic of like just talking about when you molest as a child, you hunch on other kids and blah 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 blah.
Shit, you do that if you ain't molested.
And the comment was made to me that basically the person is like the same thing that lives inside my parental lives in me. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yes, like, and I can see that. So when I be around, so I'm like, we in, you know what I'm saying? We in the environment. It's dark in there. Some people when you're in the dark, you be like, bro, you looking scary for like, you need to get right. He got a little light on, so it's like I can only see his like.
He said J-Dot was telling him a story about molestation when he was younger,
yeah,
or some shit like that. So they was connecting. I guess Ja had been molested too, so they was trauma bonding type of thing. And then next thing you know, you said J-Dot hit the lights on his ass like.
I ain't without that.
So what did he mean? Like, so he molests people too?
No.
Oh, that's what I had got.
It's more so said the thoughts be there, or the thoughts have been there, or that like you know what I'm saying because of the trauma. Because this person was very like traumatized by somebody who was.
So it had to make you feel uncomfortable, meaning that you could have been a victim for you to be uncomfortable or
me or
you for him you. When he
said, that's what I mean. But I sat the fuck up and I was like, we didn't change subject.
Turn the light on, nigga.
And then for old better to be like, shit, what? The ball nigga, look, I'll kill a nigga about touching my nieces and shit like that, or my nephew. Like I don't even play like that. Anytime you have a thought, like I said, you need to send that thought back. I ain't even so quick to tell people about that Bible shit, but you need to send that thought straight to fucking head.
Right.
Send that shit straight to the piece of head. Don't even feed into that shit now.
See, when it got to that point, like I couldn't even laugh at that moment. Like, boy, you know what you doing, right? You putting something very serious on a motherfucker. So please be sure about what the fuck you talking about before you want to run around and tell people that shit. People will fuck you up.
You got me in your shit. And I'm just in here like it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like I'm just like, but I couldn't go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm in your shit. not saying there be hella motherfuckers over there, but anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them houses, like, so I can't go to sleep in there, like, you know what I'm saying? I need you to be in this motherfucker, and you know what I'm saying? Like, this is your shit, like, this is your shit, so, and if, like, why are you out and about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you up off them yerkies, bro? Calm down. You up off them yerkies, you need to calm down, and it's like, you feel me, like, it's sweet. I'm just saying shit, like, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, damn, like, I'm the type of motherfucker, I be brimming. I don't be going to sleep, I just be laying there, but my thoughts just still be going for hours.
And so you kind of aware, you hearing things and feeling things around the house.
You feel me? So it's like, it's close like his homie or whatever, and I wasn't much so worried about that, because like, I ain't want to lock his door and this his shit, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think J-Dot like him? Why he let him stay there? What do you think?
Me personally, y'all gay boys, y'all like it. I mean, if y'all gonna like it, then y'all gonna like it. If you don't, you don't, type of thing. Like, oh, it's more so like, oh, he like me, so oh shit, I probably like him too. It's like, you still giving me the same vibes as straight niggas. If you got a dick, I'm gonna fuck with it. Like, y'all. So you just saying, I don't know who the fuck like who and who don't like each other. I feel like y'all niggas like each other until you don't. The fuck, honestly.
Somebody even told me, I hope you're not messing with that person, because they look a little.
Who told you that, Von?
No, somebody. A fan of mine who was lurking literally said, "This one, like."
Oh, so y'all must be on each other Instagram. I would have.
They just be looking at the cat. Like, this person was just so intrigued. Like,
it sounds like somebody on the cast told you that.
No, hell no. This is like my people. Like my.
So how do you know J-Dot? Or he just looked like that?
No, they knew because they saw I posted that picture, so they went that. You know, on Instagram,
you can see. Do they know J-Dot or they just
they going off the looks? Yeah, they was just like, no. They said, I hope you're not. So
that's petty.
Yeah.
Do you feel like he aired J-Dot out? Or what did
No, I actually feel like he was trying to hide some shit, honestly. Because there's no point for you to tell this story. There's no point for you to be trying to throw this nigga under the bus. To me, what you said happened sounds like you need to go speak to someone closer to you. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, bro, let me figure out what you was really doing over there. The fuck? What really happened? Did you go at him and he reject you? And now you got a story? It's like, what we doing? Why are you even saying this, sir? We ain't asked about this, man. And we damn sure ain't asked about where you live, so.
Did you feel like that conversation went too far? What did you feel when he was revealing all that?
When all of them teas was coming out, I said, damn, I probably shouldn't have been at this table listening to all this bullshit. But yeah, it was a shocker. Everybody was like, oh my God. Made him look very bad.
Do you believe what y'all said?
No.
Gotcha.
I'd rather in person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
right.
let's smoke up the line.
To the door.
Wow.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, you think Karma's like,
You know what, Lottie? Don't do it. You answer it, we gonna box right up in here.
Well, Karma, go out there so you can answer.
okay for you to be around a feminine guy, but it's so hard for you to be around a trans person. What's the difference?
It's just, if you cross that line for me, I've already owned being the fact that when you're in prison, you ain't got no choice but to do what the fuck you gonna do. Period. Call you whatever the fuck they wanna call you. So what the fuck are you gonna do?
Hold on, let me finish what I'm saying. Hold on, I've been letting everybody talk. Let me finish what I'm saying.
But the nigga, I just missed a dick. I'm not staying in the house, I'm doing ball head whole shit. He did me wrong, just another sad love song. They got my ass fat, I'ma show my thong. Keep a hood nigga on speed dial. I like them dark skin, make my pussy meow. Valentino, I'm a Scorpio. yo. I love loyalty, I love a hoe. Mr. Right, is he here?
So today I am going to be meeting up with Valentino. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen him in a while, so you know we just gonna chop it up. And of course, you know, he wanna talk about what just took place with me and Karma. And I'm just letting him know just my thoughts on what had taken place. I honestly was hurt. You know, I wish I didn't say the things that I had said to Karma or allow people to see me explode like that. You know, I felt like I had a meltdown, to be honest. You know, it was just such a horrible, scene. I hate what happened. You know, and I apologize to the people out there who may have felt offended by some of the things that I said. You know.
Do you really mean it?
Yeah, I really do. Because you don't have everything figured out in life. I don't have everything figured out. So I don't have a right to tell somebody else how they should feel, how they should live, what they should do with their body. It's not my place. We have opinions, and I do have my opinion sometimes, but it doesn't mean that my opinion is right, because at the end of the day, you live your own life and you go through that. So who am I to really judge or say, hey, I think you should be a man because you didn't hold conversations when you were a kid. That ain't even my fucking place, you know. A long time. Where the hell you been at in the first place? I haven't seen you since the show.
These girls have allegedly been showing their ass. And I need all the details because some ain't adding up.
But I heard you been acting up.
What I did?
I don't know. I got a text message from Karma saying she got into it with you and you was disrespectful. That's all I know.
So that's all you heard?
That's all I know. And because she texted me and she knew it was right after my cousin's funeral. So it wasn't really going in depth. But yeah, that's what I heard. All I heard was you was disrespectful and y'all got into it.
She didn't say she was disrespectful. She hit you up to say I was disrespectful.
She didn't hit me up. I hit her up because I was checking on her, and it just happened to be the same time y'all got in trouble. So no, she did not come trying to tell on you. No, that's not what happened.
I think it's crazy that the two people in this group that I probably care the most about are beefing with each other. Like, come on now. I know Jada got a mouth on him, and we know Karma got a mouth on her. So, damn.
That girl had turned around to me and she said, I don't like you, bitch. And I was like,
hello, so nothing came before that?
Promise the motherfucking God.
Okay.
Like,
that's my sis. I love Karma. She's sporadic.
It was like, and then so I thought she was playing. You know, as well as everybody else thought she was playing, because by this time it's just me, her, Lodi. Me, her, Lodi, and Vae that's left.
Okay.
So, you know, so she said again, I said, I don't like you, bitch. And I was like, so that's when Vae said.
Were y'all drinking?
It wasn't no drink.
Okay.
If she was drinking prior to that, it didn't come out until then.
Okay.
So she had an imaginary drink.
Okay, I had to ask her.
I
got a place.
So Vae was like, are you playing? Like, what's going on? And she was like, I just said what I said. I don't like that bitch. Something wrong with that bitch. So I'm like, I'm so caught off guard that I don't even know how to respond, because I ain't knowing what type of foolishness happening right now. Like, why the hell am I being caught up in the foolishness? So, you know, then she just like, she never really fully ever explained herself, but she just made comments like, you know, I just feel like, you know, if we were out and about, you would be done, you know, if you was around your other people, you would be done got rid of me. So, you know, I took that as if she was indicating that maybe if I was around straight people or something, that I would like abandon her, or if people was checking her or making jokes about her, then I would side on their side. And that's just totally not the truth. Because at the end of the day,
why do you think she would have that energy? Where do you think she would get that from?
That part is something that we're gonna have to wait. If she's coming today, that's something that we're gonna have to totally see from her.
J-Dot basically says Karma just went off on him. Like, he was just minding his business and Karma just came out. And I'm like, oh Lord. And so I'm listening to him because this is his POV. But I know for a fact that Karma's gonna say something totally different. According to her, she's like, she had been holding that in all night because she didn't even want to go off on him. She wanted to just save it. But he said something that she felt like was triggering, and she took it to heart, and so she went off on him.
So what am I here for today?
Oh my God.
Yes, what am I here for today?
Okay, so you know, yesterday or whenever, was it yesterday? I don't know, whenever we was texting, and I hit you up and you told me
There's something you didn't even tell me like all the details. You just told me. You just told me you and Jada got into it. You said you was upset, and you said he was very disrespectful.
Very disrespectful. Very.
I just, like, literally, freshly just got his version of the story. I want to hear your version.
Well, plain as day, you are a man. You was born this. God didn't create that. Da 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 da.
Okay, so that's what was said.
Yes, it was.
Okay, but how did we get there?
How did we get there? It was his energy that was coming off of him. He didn't even have to say anything, honestly. It was given just his whole aura, his demeanor. Like, I wanted to address it right then and there.
Walk me through how, I just want to know, how did we get here? Like, it's not
I can
the
tell.
fight. I want to know
you
what
don't have
got.
to sugarcoat anything. I know when a person do not care for my kind, my brand.
Well, I feel like we're gay. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take the stinger out of it's me. I call myself a faggot. I don't give a fuck what people say because it's like nigga and bitch. You know, so I can't allow myself to continuously be hurt every time somebody say the word faggot or sissy or something. You gotta own that shit and be like, okay, whatever. I'm the god of faggots, and if that's the case.
Are you gay? Yeah. Are you gay?
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand. One day you're gay, one day you're straight, one day you don't want to be around. I'm trying to understand, what is it?
I mean, you got Frank Ocean is gay, but then he turned around and married a woman and had a baby. So we can't be defined and classified to only being stuck.
So you want to bash me being who I am? That's what it was that day.
I would never bash you. Like
I think you did though.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, you did.
I mean, I bashed because you were disrespectful towards me. Like you gotta say, you gotta take your own for how you had came at me. How can you think that you could come at somebody who didn't do anything to you and then start saying the things you said and then think that person shouldn't turn around and go for your
Now, I understand. I understand where you're coming from.
That's right. That's just right.
She expressed herself on how she felt. I expressed what I think I feel, and I'm gonna stand by it. If you're gonna call me gay, I can call you gay. If you're gonna call me a faggot, I can call you a faggot. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think you owe me an apology?
No, absolutely not.
You the one that came at me first.
Absolutely not. And if you thought you was gonna get one, hell to the fuck no.
What the fuck you came here for?
And I didn't. What? What did I come here for?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
thought I was going to give you an apology?
I was going to give you
one.
I
sure wasn't going to give you one.
Well, can you still give her your apology?
Yeah, she got my apology.
No, I want a real one, like a whole sincere, like what the fuck are you apologizing for?
No, I'm apologizing honestly because
not to me.
I'm apologizing.
No,
I'm honestly apologizing because if what I had said,
not if what you said,
when she said that misgender thing, that thing in my brain threw me for an entire loop.
This was the highlight. She said, "Don't you ever misgender me!" And I'm like, bitch, how the fuck did I misgender you? And that was the fuck you was born as. Bitch, you was born with a dick. The fuck is you talking about? So, bitch, you're misgendering yourself. Your mama didn't misgender you, and for damn sure God didn't misgender you. So, baby, I just don't do with the delusions. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do with the delulu.
You know what? It will happen again. No, ma'am.
Why
and I don't want y'all to think that I'm just a bullheaded type of motherfucker that I just won't let a person in. Hell to the fuck no. We are good where we at. No, we are good where we at. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Please don't misgender me ever again, please.
It seemed like y'all worked things out. Is it safe to say that y'all worked things out that evening, or you would just, you really didn't care?
I really didn't care because it's like I know this is gonna happen again.
Gotcha.
You know what? You probably put a spell on that goddamn hand. I don't know.
Well, you got a glove on, so it's gonna block it.
You know what? And you're right. You're absolutely right. Oh, and you're smart some type of way. Okay.
That was good.
What makes my life real?
What makes my life real?
What make my life real?
What makes me a regular person
is the fact that I'm ubiquitous in this grind, so you cannot miss me.
I want to live, love, laugh, and learn just like the next person.
When you cut me, I bleed.
Making boss move.
I have feelings and emotions just like any other human being.
Is that I work hard?
Being independent.
I've been through some things.
What makes my life relentless?
What makes my life relentless?
What makes my story relentless?
What makes my life story relentless?
What makes my life story relentless?
because no matter what chapter in my life,
I stand for good. I stand for people that are standing in the dark.
My drive to actually be the change in the world that I want to see.
I take punch after punch.
To have a voice, to be heard, to be seen.
No matter how many rounds I go through in life, I have remained undefeated and self-made.
I create spaces by cultivating, motivating, and inspiring those around.
I can do this with my eyes closed. I was born as the one. It's a five. It's a five. Ain't worried about no hater, bitch. I'm greater, so do what the fuck I want. I do what I want. I'm too cool to be an asshole, but I'm bougie as fuck. Everywhere I go, they choosing, but a nigga only came here to start. We gon' ball.
Well, tonight I'm actually heading over to meet up with some of the people, including Ja, to listen to him give an apology or explain himself on what, you know, and it's nothing that you can apologize on, it's nothing that you can explain because you can only tell the truth, and the truth is that you lied.
I feel like he may have been shocked. He didn't think that we was gonna call that shit right there in front of your face. Like, okay, now let's talk, guys. All right, what you had said about him? Okay, let's hear facts and shit. I don't think he was expecting that part. He probably thought he was gonna skate on by with his story and let everybody spin it, and he was gonna get to jump in when he felt like it. Like, yeah.
You painted a fucking narrative against me. The fuck are you talking about?
Okay, bro. So y'all never was about to have sex before the situation.
Look, on the first fucking day, yes, I was about to fuck him. That's just the simple fucking matter. Yes, I didn't want to fuck him, and I said to this motherfucker, I said specifically, yo, why are you doing this to the nice guy? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, I don't want to do a fucking thing with you, nigga. My name is J. fucking Brown. Everybody, even if they don't fucking know me, they all gonna fucking know me. The fuck are you talking about? Nigga, Mr. K Nabby, bitch, Lil Blue got a motherfucking platform, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, so getting back on motherfucking track, bitch, what you don't understand is nigga, you can't respect my testimony because my testimony is that motherfucking real. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like we had something good because I treated you like a fucking friend. Nobody, when they get mad, you have anger issues. Can I say something? No, this man got anger issues.
Did he say that he wants you to fuck you?
He was rubbing his booty against my... He was laying in the bed, you know what I'm saying? I had just came back in the room from... I was baking cakes, you know? So I had just got back in the room and had laid down. I had just finished baking my last cake for the night. And as I'm laying in the bed with him, you know, he just like, you know, like caressing your booty against my dick and, you know,
you
starting to feel on it. No, I didn't get aroused. I didn't get aroused because I didn't want to get aroused because I specifically had already made up in my mind before he got to my house that he was going to be living with me. So I'm not going to sleep with somebody that's living with me. I don't sleep with people that I live with. You know what I'm saying? I fell out with people like that. So it's no way around.
You found him attractive? You didn't find him attractive?
I did find Ja attractive. Ja was a very nice looking guy.
So
if we weren't on this show together and he was just some random person in the street, we would have fucked. You know what I'm saying? I would have went on ahead and went with it. But being that we are on, you know, we're in a group together, he's my friend, and he's somebody I want to look out for. He's not from here. I want him to know that he could always come back to me as a friend. I had people that were older than me when I first moved to Atlanta and they didn't sleep with me. You know what I'm saying? So that taught me a little bit of value about how people respect you. You know, not that they couldn't sleep with me if they tried. They didn't sleep with me because they didn't want to, because they wanted to formulate a friendship. So me learning those things, I wanted to pass it off to Ja, and that was very important to me to do that with him.
I can't even repeat it because it was ill. I was sitting there like, whoa. So when
you didn't set up on a fucking pedestal because that's how I wanted to view him.
What are you talking about though? Like,
no, what you don't understand right now is you don't understand when people try to be real friends. I don't do messy shit. Yeah, this is where it comes in where I am. I'm the one that's talking. When you were talking, I was talking.
Boy, ain't no fucking conversation on go.
I'm not even worried about no conversation. Yes, because you won't have a fucking life to live.
I don't give a fuck.
But I'm not even going to jail for you, nigga. I'm not going to jail for you. I'm not going to jail for anybody because I got too much shit going for myself. So that's why I handle myself like I handle myself.
It was all bullshit. He was just mad because it had came to a head. And you're looking like an ass right now.
Yeah. So basically, what you think Ja motive was to say that about? You think he wanted him that bad that he was going to lie on the band?
Now, we all knew that Jada was going to tell the truth about it. We already knew that what's the name was just lying for no damn reason. Yeah. For some reason, I guess people don't realize they're going to have to play this back. That they do so much lying, like, bitch is going to catch up with you.
So basically, like, one, I will say, I never one time said that you was a child molester. Not one time in my spirit do I feel like that. And like I told Greg, I'll defend you in the comments when it comes to this shit. Now, mind you, guarantee, I do be talking shit. I talk shit about everybody. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the motherfucking day, like I told, I don't tell nobody, like they said, Miss, I said when I was like, I love you, bro. I don't tell people I love them if I don't love them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm willing to sit up here and own up to what I said. You know what I'm saying? I did say that you said the same that live in your dad live in you. And I can see how they said that, but in their my intentions, and me and Greg have talked. Greg have told me myself that my intentions sometime in life, it don't add up. And I apologize about that. But I would never sit up here and go out. But besides that conversation that we had in that room, nobody could ever go back and say what I've said about you. Hell, I don't even motherfucker remember what the fuck she really is talking about for real. If you want me to be real. I say little slick shit, but I say little slick shit with every motherfucking body. And I'm not gonna push or point no issue, but when the main thing, we can talk about everything else. The main thing, you right. The main thing is this. When the serious fact of the matter is that child molestation shit, I did not say that, and I don't feel in my spirit that you said that. And really, like I told him, I said you need love, you're broken. I said the same thing. And
yes, you did. I felt that I felt you felt me in that moment because I felt even after that comment of even what I said.
For breaking it.
I am the man in my generation to break that. You know what I'm saying? I held this conversation in front of my mama and my nephew.
I couldn't put up with that shit. That boy started lying. Like it was like he was talking. And he was telling me about how, it's like he asked for forgiveness and gave it an apology. And then he tried to make up lies to go back on everything. It was like he thought about it for a second and was like, oh my God, did I just expose myself? Let me backpedal. How you gonna backpedal on the truth?
Don't tell me some shit that you lying about, cause bitch, I will dig and dig. Don't play with me at all. That's a serious thing, bro. Like, we can't do that. We can't do shit like that. You ain't just say, oh, he ugly type of thing. You call this man a serious thing that people go to jail for and get raped and killed in jail for. Like, what we doing? Don't do that shit.
In my generation and who I am and being, I'm not about to touch on no motherfucking child or no shit like that because I know it's wrong and it's not the type of, I want to break it within my bloodline. Even if those thoughts ever came into my head, I want to break it so therefore it doesn't go into the next bloodline of
me. The group in general. For saying it to the group in general when I didn't even know if you had spoken to the group or if it was an open thing about.
Well, I have the song 1408. I do speak about it, but we haven't gotten to that point.
So I do apologize for that because that was wrong. Because I'm being for real when it comes to that shit. Like because of the shit I've been through, like that shit was wrong because that was not my intention to say that.
Me being me, there were things that I didn't want to say that I had to say because now he's trying to play in my face and play on my name. And I'm like, yo, bro, like you wanted to fuck. Like you wanted to have sex with me. You know what I'm saying? Like you kept riding your fucking booty on me in my bed. And I had to tell you stop. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not going down like this.
It honestly taught me because honestly, bro, and we can a lot of take this and shit. How I would genuinely feel about you is not no like fake up on the shit. Like I'm willing to pay money on a lot of tests like to really so they can see like I'm dead ass shit. Like it ain't no fake up on the shit. Like I appreciate everything. I swear to God, because you out of everybody, and this is no lie, you the only person that's ever allowed me to, you know what I'm saying, from the cast, be like, bro, you can sleep over where I stay, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's real shit, like, and I do appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? But it's me because ultimately, honest to God, I'm still working on how to be a better person, like how to be a authentic and really full in and full out better person, even when it comes to how I treat people, my one-on-one, from my facial expressions to my tone of voice to my energy when I walk in the room. I'm really trying to better myself, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, the roots for real of my coop is love, for real. I'm just a little like, and I'm really, this experience is teaching me how to work on that and like just to be respectful and to be nice. Like you was, you know what I'm saying, you was being nice, but in my head it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like, why, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I didn't realize that you was dead serious until I hurt your feelings, and it really hurt my feelings to hurt you. Like I swear to God, because I would have not. When it comes to Karma, Lodi, Ty, anybody, if they tell me like, bro, you hurt my feelings, that pulls on my strings a little bit. Like, damn, like, I really hurt your feelings. Like, I'm sorry about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm very, I know, like, oh, this whole trying to play with me right now. But it's like, but ultimately, I know I was wrong. So it ain't about trying to play with me.
Do you feel like Ja crossed the line with the serious allegations?
Yes. There was something he shouldn't have said. Especially when somebody's helping you and you have nowhere to go and you're in somebody's house. That was low down.
I accept his apology, but like I don't really
because I can't. I mean, I just said what I said. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I have my life and what I have been through. You know, and only reason I'm talking about it is because shit, it comes out in my music and it's happening in my real fucking life. I'm having to have these thoughts every day. I want to talk to somebody that I fucking love and I can't because I'm split in my head. You did this to other people? Did you do this to me? You know what I'm saying? And when you already forgave a person of everything that they already did to you, and then you find this out years later as you're an adult, but you always had the dreams, like my dreams, you know, and you like, what the fuck? Like, this was even only in my dreams while I was in prison. Then my fucking dad touched on me as a baby because I asked God, how did I become gay? You know what I'm saying? He showed me little movies like Crooklyn in my dreams. You know, I remember Crooklyn, you know, and RuPaul was in Crooklyn. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I remember thinking as a kid, you know, and then I remember, you know, it's just certain things. But when he showed me being touched on by my father, you know, I just started crying in my sleep that my cellmate woke me up, you know, and that was in 2015. So imagine my dad, you know, it's just real shit. People gonna find out your own information. They find out that my dad is alive and my dad is inside of prison right now. My dad is in prison because he supposedly had touched on some motherfucking kids. You know what I'm saying? He did this in his later years of recent times after all the years of me never would have allowed those thoughts to think that they were factuals in a sense. We had done built a great relationship after all of the horrible times that we had in life. And then this happens. And since that fucking happened, it was like, bitch, you had rather had fucking died than have this type of shit going on at 72 years old. And then you got 10 years, bitch, and evil people live forever, so you might get out. And I can't act like I also don't miss my daddy because he's my daddy. And I remember having great moments with my dad. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, evil people live a long time oftentimes. So, you know, so my dad is the type of person that can motherfucking get out at 82 years old. And then what do me and my family, like, do we hug? Like, what the fuck? If we got these questions in our fucking head, I ain't even been able to talk to him. I showed you in my room. I wrote a letter to him that I ain't even able to send off because I feel like that shit gonna kill him. Because, bitch, I ain't even said nothing. I felt disrespectful, but you could feel it. I can't write you without even, these shits are there because you did what you did. He did what the fuck he did. Even if I want to say he didn't, my dad is a fucked up person. So I know what he did. You know what I'm saying? So I have to live with that shit. You know, so it comes out in the music. It's been coming out in the music. And
I also do want to clarify,
it's just a part of life that I have to deal with right now. You know,
had nothing to do with.
And that night I was just being so. I might have been on the X pill. I'm not gonna sit here. You know what I'm saying? I might have been on the X pill, but that didn't have anything. I started rapping, and I rapped like, certain songs that were very personal. And in rapping those songs, I explained the artistry of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always do. Yeah, I love my X pills now. I'm not gonna sit here and play. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, I was being very transparent because we were having a transparent conversation. You know, kind of all of us. You know, the person I was kicking it with, we were all having like it was a very spiritual moment.
I wholeheartedly 100% believe J-Dot. It was like the conversation is it. You know, the conversation you had with somebody when they just telling you everything, they ain't got nothing to hide. It's like, what the fuck am I hiding shit for, nigga? You was over there doing this. I helped you, bitch. What the fuck am I alive for? So it's like, and then just hearing his side, it matched to what he's saying, just in a different way. And it made sense to what I thought it was in my head. So it's like, bro, like, why are we lying? Storyline, my nigga, like, what we doing? It's almost like you don't want to have no remorse for his situation because you're sitting here making up all these lies about something that's very serious. And you talking about y'all bonding over that shit. Bro, you just tainted that. Like, why would you do that? That's something that y'all was supposed to have to yourselves. Y'all bonded over that. Y'all got to another friend level on some shit like that, whether y'all was gonna fuck or not. To the fuck? You don't tell people business like that. Not that type of business, nigga. Like, what the fuck we doing?
For everybody, y'all have a great night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with y'all later.
Yes, Saturday.
It's real life. It's real life. What you gotta say? Ain't no games being played. We on a mission, so it's no tea, no shade. Real life. Real life. What you gotta say? Ain't no games being played. We on a mission, so it's no tea, no shade. I'm on my way to the top.